It's a beautiful morning, guys. Good morning. Welcome to Farming on the Rocks. This is Marie and I'm from Kingston, Jamaica. If you're new here, this is how I start my morning. Each morning I get up and I thank God for life and I get some fresh air. Here, every morning, I look out and I see, look at that. It's beautiful. And you have life, you have to be grateful. Now I'm going to show you what my morning routine looks like each morning to start my day. And my husband does the same. What are you doing, baby? You're praying? Meditating. You're meditating? Yeah. It's very peaceful out here in the mornings. Guys, if you could just feel the fresh air coming off of the mountains. This is so good for your lungs. My almond tree. I'm going to check on my chickens and change their water. Morning! Wake up! So my chickens will be 2 weeks tomorrow, so I'm going to provide an update tomorrow on them. I'm just changing their water and ensure they have food in there. They have only one container inside now because they're not drinking a lot of water. And the days aren't so hot right now, so just changing their water. I'm sure they have clean, cool water. They're not too much of a mess yet. When they're about 4 weeks, that's when you have to change your water 2 and 3 times a day, because they'll turn it over, they'll poo in it. You can't have them drinking the dirty water, so, and they're way up at that point, so they drink more water. It's so cool this morning. It's a little bit, not really overcast, it's just a little foggy. It's a little foggy. Good morning. Good morning, my love. Huh? You want to come outside? Come. Tell Daddy to bring you out. So I have to ensure that the chickens are alright. Ensure they have water and food, and I come around to the garden and water. That's basically how my morning starts every morning. This is how I get to check. Some of my friends on here ask, how do I get rid of pests off my plants? You can't really get rid of them. What I do is try to manage them. So when I come out to water, I get a chance to check every single plant. I do have a sprinkler in my garden, but I still water manually just so I can check every single plant for pests and get rid of them early. What I'm doing now, I'm using the hose to water it because I like to water the root of the plant and not the leaves themselves, because they do get burned from the sun if the leaves are wet when the sun comes up. And that's the east right there, so my garden gets hit by the sun very early. That's the sun coming. It's about 5:30 now, 5:30 to 6, and by 7 o'clock the garden is totally at the mercies of the sun. So very early the sun is on my plants. So I try to water at the root, and that's one of the advantages of using the hose instead of the sprinkler, which I'm about to show you in a bit. The hose is more effective to do this. This is my spray container, and it's always there with soapy water. So things like these that it is in, the brassicas, the aphids love to live under the leaf and feed on your brassicas. So if I have my soap water there handy, I can wash them away immediately. Like yesterday I had to wash away some from some other cabbages that I had there. Was wondering why the leaves look yellow, and I checked under the leaves and they were totally filled with aphids. How does your garden make you feel? Do you do this in the mornings or in the afternoons? I can tell you this brings me so much peace to take care of my plants that I plant from seed. All of these were planted from seed. Didn't get any from the nursery. So to watch them grow from seed, it is very fulfilling to me. So when I do this in the morning, my day, almost nothing can change my day after that. My mood is set for the day. And I get up and work in my garden. As I said, it's about 5:30 to 6 now. Try and do this early, and then I take care of my rest of responsibilities for the day. So when a lot of persons are still sleeping, I am out here. As long as there is daylight, I will be out here tending to the garden before anybody gets up. But my family is an early riser. My son is already off to school and my baby is already awake. Daddy, come with Mikkel. Let the baby say hi. He's already awake. We're all early risers. And they're walking the other side of the garden where the fruit trees are. I'm not sure if he's in the mood to say hi, but he's a talky baby. He will say hi when he's in the mood. These are my callaloo. Look how quickly they're coming up. These tolerate water, sun, everything, so can water them like this, no problem. See, the baby's in the garden. Let me show you. Say hi, baby. Oh, say good morning. You're good boy. So he did say good morning. So he's up from 5:30 with us. Most mornings he's up early. Daddy is up from about 4:35, and that's how it goes every day, especially when school is in session. And my son is back out today. Full session starting today. Yeah, so this is how you get rid of the pests. You check your cabbages each morning while you water, because the key to pest control is early detection. Alright, this is a good example. These are aphids. So when you see them early, you wash them off. So work them off with the water, and it will drown them. So that is it. That's all I do. Each morning while I water, I look for the pest and get rid of them before they devour the plants. So as I said, that's an advantage of doing your watering manually. That's my sprinkler there, and it works. But if that, I use it when I'm extremely busy and during the days when it's too hot for me to come out here. So if you can, try as best as possible to do some watering or just walk through, because if it rains, I still come out here and check them when the rain stops. And if those aphids should spread across all the cabbages in this garden, then I'll have a big problem. You know, so my pak choys are coming up lovely in this container right here. Alright, so for this tomato right there, it is looking a little bit diseased, so I'm going to spray it off with some cinnamon water to try and save it. Sometimes they cannot be saved, but if they can, I try and save them. I just harvested these callaloo a couple days ago, and look at that, they're ready to go again. They are ready to go again. And these are sweet potatoes. They're starting to vine out. They only had one leaf on each slip, and now see, fresh vines. This is my first time doing sweet potato in containers. When I was living in the country, we always had sweet potato because we use them to feed the pigs. Don't come at me. We weren't wasting food. We just, instead of bag food, we use our sweet potatoes and sugar cane and stuff like that to feed pigs. Another person would say that's a waste. But it wasn't a waste because it was feeding our animals. So there we had a lot of land space. Here, don't have any. So if I do get sweet potato, I'll be using them to make pudding, and I'll be cooking them to eat. We don't raise any animals like that anymore. It's too hot here for pigs anyway. Pigs love cool and mud, water. So I don't think they'll survive here. This is very soothing to do. This is like sitting at the river and listening to the water run. So if you have the opportunity to manually water your plants, try it. It can be very soothing for you. Now, whiteflies enjoy your peppers. So when you water, you check under the leaves. Check under the leaves. And if your leaves are curling up, it means something is under there. If it's curling down, time is too hot. So check on your plants each morning or afternoon, whenever you get the time to water them. Check on them and get rid of those pests early. For the white flies, I use ash, sprinkle the dry ash on it, or mix the ash in water and spray it on them. It gets rid of them very effectively. That pumpkin vine right there, let me take it closer. Totally dried off. The pumpkin is there, I need to harvest it, but I'm struggling with time to do my harvest as I want to record it for you. So I'm leaving it there until I'm harvesting everything else. These beetroot are doing just lovely in these containers. Even if they're small, I'll use them along with their leaves to make strength. So I don't mind. I don't mind if they're small. It's not all the time you're going to get them huge like the ones I harvested the other day. Those were massive. That sweet pepper plant right there is taller than I am. I cleared away the bushes yesterday from that area because they were hovering over my pumpkin. I need my pumpkin to come up and produce because I don't have a lot of pumpkins left in the garden. So I need those to start running and start producing. These pepper plants, oh my God, they have produced dozens and dozens of hot peppers. I gave away so much from those, and the more I harvest them, the more they come. Alright, so down the bottom section is done now. I'm going to go up top. One day these tomatoes will come and produce. I'm struggling with tomatoes. I am struggling. Well, this right here is my faithful corn patch. I don't think I got the best germination rate this time around, but the ones that grew, they're doing fantastic. But the thing is, I have a few corn elsewhere in the garden, so I have okra coming here. And I planted several because there are some tiny snails in here that are nibbling at the leaves, so I'm hoping some make it to the point where they can't catch it anymore. Because those snails, they don't climb up on the plants. So this corn patch has been so faithful. They've produced lovely ears. And right there, that's a little cantaloupe I planted. And my hope is for it to sprawl on the floor of the bed while the corn grows. This is my sweet potato patch. If any should produce, this one will produce first, because it's the one that got going first. And I took the slips from this one and planted in the big tire right there. So, and then there's another one right there in that big tire. Yeah. Alright, so this is my DIY green stalk. When I water these ones water the ones below. And in the middle there is my faithful eggplant. Never stop producing. I wish everything in the garden did as well as the eggplant and the peppers. I'm not complaining because the garden has done well in general, but these ones stand up to the heat during the summer like champions. Those are pak choys under here. And they're not looking bad at all. Planted some beetroot in here. They're sprouting up nicely. I'm going to thin them out because not all the seeds germinated. So wherever I had no germination, then I'll thin out the others and mulch them in nicely. I have garlic in there, but I also have a zucchini and another zucchini there, and one in the middle there. Because these things will give you a heart attack, they'll just die on you. My peppers, I'm in love with them. My lovely zinnia and my corn. Look at the cayenne pepper. They're getting red all over in there. It's pretty. The banana pepper, I eat it in almost everything, raw and cooked. so sweet, sweet, tangy. It is such a nice pepper. I love it. So I took the dry zinnia from right here, and I just spread the seeds at the root of the peppers. And look at zinnia. I'm going to have flowers to plant all over the garden, which was the goal. Even if it's one color, it's color. Eventually I'll get other colors. My corn is flagging, but I don't know how I'm going to get up there. I'm going to have to get the help of my husband to get up there to get those flags to try and pollinate my corn, because they're so scanty they might not pollinate themselves effectively. So I'm going to help them out. He will help me. I am totally in love with this pepper patch. I am in love. There, I'm gonna go around the other side and show you. There are some huge ones on it, on one of the plants. We eat these lettuce every day. My husband says, look, you need to eat the greens and don't let them go bad. So we try to eat them every day. But the lettuce still grow out of control. And also, if you remember, I harvested these kale a couple days ago. Look at this one. Look at this bunch of lettuce right here. Pretty. And I have red lettuce coming in here. And they're coming up nicely too. Oh my God. My jalapeno pepper is blushing. What caused them to split like that? I see other gardeners with them looking the same. Cracked. Not sure what causes them to crack. Not sure. I'm not sure if I'm going to remove this lime. It's gonna get too big in the center of the garden. I don't want to. This cayenne pepper up here doing fantastic. Look at her go. Alright, so around the back here, these are and they're orange. I've harvested quite a few from it. These ones are huge. They're orange, so it's a pumpkin I planted there. My hope is for it to run along the fence just like the other one. Let's hope that works out. No, these green cabbages in here. I planted that red one and these two green. All of them at the same time. Check out these two green ones. That one and this one. Seems like I'm too early for the birds. Usually the birds are singing while I water. I can imagine now. Look at this. Where are the bees? Even I'm too early for the bees? That's crazy. What is the name of this lettuce, guys? Help me out here. What's the name of this lettuce? I plant mixed lettuce and I got so many different. I know this one is iceberg. This one. No, this is not iceberg. Yes, it is iceberg. And I don't know what this one is. It's a red and a green. They both look the same, but I don't know the names. And I don't know this pretty one. This is iceberg. That's the only one I'm sure about. This one is butter crunch, I think. Or is it? I'm not sure. Help me out, guys. To my lettuce experts, help me out. What are the names of these lettuces? Just tag the time and say the name of the lettuce. Talk about time. This is time. Yesterday it was such a pleasure to come out and just pick a little piece of my thyme to put in my curry goat. Satisfying feeling. I've tried for so long to get thyme to grow, and it just wasn't working out. Ooh, guess what? Guess what? I want you to pause the video and guess what? I spy with my little eye over here. I spy so many bees. Don't get out, stay in there. So many bees buzzing on my yellow zucchini. Okay, so I don't need to worry about pollination. And there's the male flower. There's the male flower right next to it. And the bees they're getting on with their business. Yeah, let's get back to watering. I need to get out of this place. I need to get out. And these are my kidney beans, and some are ready and some aren't, but I'm going to leave it until all of them are ready because I'm drying them. They're drying beans. These are kales, and I just stuck a little lettuce beside them, and pak choy, and my red callaloo. And the beans aren't looking good, so I might just compose them in there and let the callaloo get all of the nutrients from the soil. These are collards. Somebody tell me please why my collards are white. I don't know. What do I fertilize them with? Growing those for the first time. The kales, they're in the same soil, same soil, same container, same everything. And they're green and pretty, but why are the collards? They're white. Oh Lord. This is my banana pepper. My lovely corn and bean patch. And there's a cucumber coming in there, and I'm leaving it. I'm letting it stay right in there to climb on the corn, sprawl on the floor of the bed, do whatever it feels like doing. Let me take you up and show you the cucumber. That's the cucumber plant right there. And the beans are looking good. The corn, they're looking good. They're having babies, but they're looking good. Alright, so let's go around. One little patch right there left, and then I'm done for this morning. And so I have some, these are lettuce and kale, and I plan to fill out this entire space with more containers because I have some tomato growing. Not giving up on tomato. I have some tomato growing, so I'm going to get some more containers to fill out this space and fill them in nicely. So I'm so happy to see that zucchini coming again. They're so pretty. These beans, they don't look good, so I might just pull them up and place them right back on the soil and let them compose. Alright, so thank you for listening to me rambling on this morning. I just wanted to share what my morning routines look like around the garden. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting my channel. I really appreciate you. I can make these videos, but as one of my friends over here said, I can grow my vegetables and I can grow this garden, but without your help I cannot grow my channel. So thank you so much for supporting me. Alright, if you're watching for the first time or you've been watching and you've not yet subscribed, please go ahead and press that subscribe button, also the notification bell, so you'll be notified once I post another video. Please like and leave a comment. And also share with your friends, because if you like my videos, chances are they will like it too. Alright, bye bye.